Some of you are wondering, where do I start? Everybody has different goals and dreams and motivations and inspirations. So I put together a small little list that may help you move forward in your journey. Number one, down below I am going to have in the description a link to a little video about finding what your why is. That is the most important thing before you do anything, is find out what is your why. Why are you wanting to be healthier? Why are you wanting to work out? Why are you wanting to feel better? My why involves my children. I want to make sure that I'm around for them so that they can, have their dad around to walk them down the aisle, or, I want to be a grandpa someday. So I want to make sure I'm around for that. And if I want to be around for that later, I need to take care of myself today. That is my why. You all may have a different why, and that's okay. Also, I wanted to mention a couple books. In management, I read a book called Fish, and I also read a book called Who Moved My Cheese. Both books deal with attitude and how you react to change, and how we move with change, and how we can succeed, especially when we're not expecting change. I'll put a link to those two books down below as well. But find your why. That's the most important thing, because nothing else really matters if you don't know why you're trying to do it. And then you got to be passionate about it once you do figure it out. Number two, document your journey. Some people use different apps. I use MyFitnessPal. Some people like to use pen and paper. Document everything that you're doing. Make sure you have a reference point so you can see how better or worse you're doing. Take plenty of pictures. Make sure there's some kind of documentation of everything you're doing, or even a journal, because the stuff you're writing down, you don't know what changes are going to happen down the road. You may think that you're not getting nowhere. The scale may not be going down, and you just feel like you're a failure. Well, if you look through your notes and you see, oh, well, I was able to only do 10 sit-ups the other day, and now I can do 20 easy, you're succeeding. Just because the scale isn't going in your favor doesn't mean that you're not bettering yourself. So make sure you document everything. Number three, this is the big one. Research and pick an eating lifestyle. Notice I use the word lifestyle, not diet, lifestyle. Diets are quick fads that don't work. There's all kinds of different eating lifestyles out there. There's like a keto diet. You could be a vegetarian. You could go vegan. There's all kinds of different things out there, and it's overwhelming. And a lot of things that you read and watch, one thing's going to tell you that eggs are bad. The next thing will say eggs are a superfood. Then the next thing will say, oh, eggs give you cancer. Everything contradicts each other. It's very confusing. You cannot go wrong if you pick something and stick with it. You will know in time if you need to change it. But you're going to have a lot of people telling you what to do and what not to do. Ultimately, it's up to you to decide what are you going to do. So research and pick an eating lifestyle and stick with it. And then if it doesn't work out, you can always change. That's the beauty of it. Number four, research and decide on exercise. I do DDP yoga. I have great results from it. I'm down about 60 pounds. I don't have pain in my joints that I used to have. I feel great, and I do it all the time, and I love it. That's not for everyone. You may be a weightlifter. You may want to go do Zumba. You may just want to stay at home and do sit-ups. Excuse me. I actually do a lot of walking from my front door to my back door. I look like a madman Doesn't matter. I'm getting my steps in and it's working great. Find something, start it, document it, and see if you can improve it. Because at the end of the day, the more you do in the long run, the better off you're going to be. Which leads me to making a routine. All of these workouts, all these eating plans, everything, it's very easy to fail at them because it's overwhelming. Take baby steps. Start with something small. Cut out soda. You can still drink your tea. You can still drink your coffee. You can still drink whatever. Cut out soda. But build that routine. Make that routine to where you won't even need soda no more. It's not that hard to do. It's hard to get started. But once you get started, you'll find that once things start becoming a routine, you won't have a lot of your cravings that you normally do. So that's the big one there. Excuse me. Also, part of that is that routine is easy to quit when you're not feeling well. If you're in pain and it's real bad pain, don't go forward. Don't keep pushing yourself and make things worse. But if you're just sore and you're tired, that's just an excuse. Hang in there. Move forward. I promise by the time you're done with your workout, by the time you're done eating on plan, you will feel much better. Number 6, you got to be patient. Everybody wants the magic pill that fixes everything. Everybody wants to have immediate weight loss. I know people who, on different programs, don't get the results that they want in the first 2 weeks and then they quit. It's a marathon. It's going to take a while. There's no quick fixes aside from surgery. And even that's not a quick fix. Because there's a lot of mental game involved in this. And I'm telling you, you got to get right mentally. Which leads me to number 7. You got to be positive. There's plenty in this world to be negative about. Plenty. But you got to be positive. You got to put your best foot forward. And if you fail, so what? You fail. Keep moving forward. You got to be positive. A suggestion that I was thinking about on the ride home tonight was I'm kind of a, well, not kind of, I'm very cynical. I can be very negative. On social media, I post everything on there, funny things, things that are very smart alecky. Try not to post too many mean things, but the bottom line is, if you're one of those people, substitute one of your posts a day with something positive. I don't care what it's about. It could be about, a husband coming home from Iraq, or it could be, a couple getting married, or puppies, kitties, whatever. Post something positive on your feed. I promise the more positivity you put out there in social media, the better you will feel. And the last thing I'm going to mention is 1% is better than 0%. You may be in too much pain to exercise. You may not be able to afford to buy all these supplements. You may not be able to afford to eat as healthy as you want right now, and that's okay. But try. Try your hardest. 1% is better than 0%. I cannot stress that enough. You will be victorious in the end if you just give it your all. So, real quick, number 1, find your why. Number 2, document your journey. Number 3, research and pick an eating lifestyle. Number 4, research and pick an exercise program. 5, make a routine. 6, be patient. 7, be positive. We're all in this together. There's plenty of people that's got each other's back, that will do what they can to help for support. And I'll throw another bonus one in there just for the heck of it. Number 8. Find yourself a battle buddy. Find yourself somebody who can support you. Someone that can hold you accountable. Someone that you can be there for yourself. I'm telling you, everybody needs somebody. I have somebody. If you don't, then you really need to think about it. Alright. You all have a good day, evening. Later.